Dollars coming to support Nebraska agriculture. I'm Steve White on the Rural Radio Network. We're talking with Senator Deb Fischer about some wins she secured in some appropriations bills in the Senate.
Something that I've really focused on since I've become a member of the Appropriations Committee. Obviously, I have more input into the appropriations process now, being a member of that committee and also on the Agriculture Subcommittee. So we were able to get $16 million in for the ARS facility at UNL, and that's just really going to push Nebraska to the forefront with our ag innovation and research, and it's going to make us a lot more competitive.
And then when it comes to USMARC, I saw not only was there some funding there, but also some work to streamline some procurement and contracting policies. Can you explain what that's all about?
Well, I know that we've tried to have a focus on USMARC and the importance it has for our livestock industry, which you are well aware of, Steve, the importance of that livestock industry to the state of Nebraska. So working with producers, they bring different things to our attention that happens at USMARC and what they think is needed. And so we just try to work with them to be able to get the right kind of funding to that facility. We want to keep it open. We want to keep it really viable because it is so important to the overall economy of the state.
And then also, certainly, we're still dealing with the implications of the One Big Beautiful Bill. When we look at the implications of that specifically to rural Nebraska and agriculture and our producers, what do you see as some of the things that we're going to be noticing as that legislation is now taking effect?
Oh, the One Big Beautiful Bill had some tremendous wins for agriculture, and it's really, really going to help the state of Nebraska and our farmers and ranchers. It delivered the core of a farm bill, the heart of a farm bill through that reconciliation process. And so we're going to have producers have that 7-year safety net reinforced. Crop insurance is going to be stronger. It's going to be more affordable because we're boosting the premium support and the coverage levels. That's going to be a big, big help with ag producers addressing the risk that they face and the costs that they face. We extended the clean fuels tax credit. That's big for Nebraska's biofuel producers. And again, that's a big industry in Nebraska. And I like to tease my colleagues from Iowa. I always tell them that Nebraska is the largest producing state west of the Missouri River. So we want to make sure that industry stays strong for the state of Nebraska. We also increased the estate tax exemption. For livestock producers, we sped up drought relief. We improved the payments for any weather losses that they may have. And something really big, we were able to secure over $230 million a year for animal disease prevention programs. We're obviously concerned about what would happen to our producers, but also to the economy of the state and to our national security if we had any kind of animal disease situation that would run rampant through our state or through our region. So we want to make sure we can prevent those things from happening.
One last thing I want to ask you real quick, Senator. E15, I was talking recently with Charlie Bosselman. The Bosselman Company runs a number of retail outlets across rural Nebraska, and they like selling E15. But he says because of the situation with the rules right now, it makes it onerous dealing with his distributors he's getting that product from. He just says, gosh, it would just be a lot simpler if we just had nationwide year-round E15. Is there a possibility of still finding a vehicle to attach that legislation to?
Well, that's certainly going to be what I'm looking at. You know, I'm really encouraged to hear the support coming from Mr. Bosselman that we have there from the great service that they provide by having those pumps on E15. But it is hard when we get these waivers to make it available in the summer. We need a permanent solution to it that's going to apply nationwide. We have good support from EPA Administrator Lee Zeldin now. We have really good support from Ag Secretary Rollins. And they, in fact, the Administrator Zeldin, he said at an appropriations hearing that a legislative solution is the best path forward. And so we want to continue to push for that. I'm going to look for a vehicle to get that on. I'm going to continue to work with leadership. Senator Thune has always been supportive of V15, so I'm going to continue working with leadership. And we're just going to push. We came really, really close last year, and we're going to stay on this because it's important to get it done.
Senator Deb Fischer joining us to talk One Big Beautiful Bill and E15. I'm Steve White. You're listening to the Rural